So how can he get one over Pecco?
Well, it's a million-dollar question.
Hey guys, welcome back to Motogp of Watchalong. It's the Austrian Grand Prix feature race today, and after winning a sprint yesterday, Pecco Bagnaia is to make it a three-peat at Austria with his third win in a row since 2022 here. And his fifth win over watercourse Canada sprint races. But Owen Martin on pole position is going to be lurking along with Mark Marquez in third. And who's going to get the best start? I actually think Martin or Bagnaia are going to get the best start. Because Mark's on GP23.
In the battles over the years, you did feel like we could be brewing up to that point where it gets a little bit argy-bargy.
So much is going to be about the launch off
the
line here then.
It's going to be about the launch off the line. Who's going to take glory in the Red Bull Ring? Here we go. Can McKagan's get involved maybe with Miller in fifth? Here we go.
1 and 2 in the championship.
Lights are on. Let battle commence. Oh, Marquez hasn't got a good start. Marquez and Morbidelli. Yeah. Martin leads. Bastiani's third. He's going to need that, he will. Yeah.
Yeah, that's what I needed. Both the catches on the front row, Bagnaia and
Yeah.
Martin got a great start.
Martin and Bagnaia got a good start, but Bastiani up to third.
And it really, he gained the advantage.
We got the start for Miller and Binder as well.
Yeah.
Fifth on the KTM, they found something on the starts overnight.
Yeah, they have.
We got down into turn 4. There is Paul
Espargaro's in ninth. Miller's fourth from the KTM and Binder's fifth behind him. There's the two pillars with Espargaro and Vinales. Quattro's 11th. Alex Marquez ahead of him. Then there's Acosta and Marquez. So Marquez hitting Morbidelli at the start. That puts him out of contention, unless, you know, there's a red flag.
He was the fastest man yet again on the track. Let's not forget, a couple of weeks ago,
Yeah.
Silverstone, he did the double. He can win.
Yeah, Bastiani can win. He can.
He can win.
Best start, really, I say. From
Yeah.
7th on the grid up to 3rd. Bastianini is in this one.
Yeah, the best he is in this one.
He doesn't necessarily like the tyres early on, but just you wait. As Director
Yeah.
Racing told us early on today, he will make those tyres last. And Bagnaia again gives Martin
Bagnaia ahead of Martin.
chance in the corner as well. That's beautiful for Bagnaia, and it's going to force Martin.
I'll just defend on the inside, I would.
Yeah, has to do it now. It's exactly what we saw yesterday. It's like that factory Ducati. It's quicker
Yeah.
than the product Ducati. It shouldn't be. They've got the exact same engine, same
Yeah.
spec.
It shouldn't be. It shouldn't be like that.
But when you see that, I mean, it's a big difference. They went around that last corner at the same corner speed, but Bagnaia definitely.
Yeah.
You just see it just looks like it hooks up better. It just drives out of the corners.
And then the problem is now he's
Marcus
going
12th.
to turn 3, and when you get down to turn 4, you're not going to pass him surely down the hill into turn 4.
So chess.
Martin has to do something quickly.
Marcus has got an issue, obviously. He's messing around, chasing something.
On the start.
Oh, look,
here.
no, the rear ride height's up. He's not lowered it.
Yeah.
So then, obviously, he's going to wheelie more. There's more pitch, more
Yeah.
transfer. Look at that.
Right height device didn't go on.
If you want to know what does a ride height get, oh, look at that. Then, the problem is when you're going slow, it is easy to get clobbered. And he
Yeah.
got proper clobbered.
He's ahead of Acosta now, actually. And Quattraro.
Imagine what this feels like. You sat on the back. It's horrible. Swipe. And then that's the big one.
Yeah.
Oh, he was sandwiched. It could have been.
Martin's going through.
And then you got them at the front. It's all good. Martini's coming through. That's turn 9. But straight
Yeah.
back comes Pecco Bagnaia. But just what we wanted to see.
Yeah.
Come on, Jorge Martin.
It's quite good. He can pull away out of this corner, though. Look
Yeah.
at it. Pull away. Look. I mean, you're gonna
But that ain't fair, surely.
He's going to have a go, is he? Up towards turn 1. Not on this occasion. Now set it up for the chicane. So Bagnaia leads, but we
Yeah.
have had a change in the lead, albeit briefly. It means Bastianini's also
Yeah.
working in the background. Keep an eye on him.
Marquez 11th.
Involved in this race. As Bagnaia drops it down into the chicane, at least
Bagnaia still leads.
Martin's been able to show
We are getting some action though.
Bastianini, whilst these two are battling out, where normally this phase of the race where he drops back a bit, he's still hanging in there.
Yeah.
He'll be so pleased right now. If he can
Yeah,
get
Bastianini
another
will.
4 laps under his belt, let's say hold station, not lose
Yeah.
too much, then it switches and it becomes advantage in Bastianini.
Yeah, it does. Obviously, and the last like 10 laps, it may be advantage Bastianini.
Wasn't going away from the off and lead all the way through. Had to fight his way to the front and then controlled it. So he's in third. Behind Martin in second.
Miller fourth.
In first. That is the 1, 2, 3 in the championship, albeit Martin and Bagnaia are level on 250 points.
Yeah.
Has got through
As it stands, Bagnaia is 5 points ahead. Martin's getting close to him again.
Closer to, he says, closer to the GP24 than at any point this season.
Yeah, but he's still, that's about 1/4 second a lap off, really, where he needs to be.
So down in no attack from Martin this occasion. Let's have a look. This time he set the corner up perfectly.
So they both come out exactly the same.
Yeah. Okay, at time it's fair.
Across the line, another 29.9 from Pecco Bagnaia.
Bezzecchi's on quickest.
There's a bit more pace out there usually. Bagnaia controlling him from the front. He knows Martin can't stick like this for too much longer because your front tyre pressure, which is already getting worked out by all these tricky braking zones.
Heavy braking into 1, heavy braking into 2, heavy braking into
There's Mark
3,
on pole.
heavy braking into 4. It's crazy. This track.
Yeah, good move.
Clean as a whistle through there. Marco Bezzecchi, fastest rider on track.
Yeah, Bezzecchi. For once, he's actually showing some speed.
You said early on, didn't you, how his pace was at the end of the race yesterday?
Yeah.
The Michael asked Valentino Rossi about it. Bez actually did have late race pace.
Yeah, a much better weekend.
Yeah.
Which sums up his year. He's round about 7th place, so we're saying it's a good weekend for him. A man who won Grand Prix races last year looked incredible for his 3rd in the world.
Yeah.
This year it's just been, just not been able to extract anything out of that upgrade. If you think about it, it was on the 22 bike last year. But it's a bit like when Bastianini jumped on the same bike, isn't it? It's found that struggle. It is, and that's why we have to applaud Francesco Bagnaia. Because he, obviously last year was on the 23 Ducati. That no one really liked. The 22 seemed better. So, but obviously he extracted the most of it and won the World Championship again. There'll be people thinking, "Oh, this looks ominous." Bagnaia out front. I want to go back to warm up this morning.
They need to stop praising Bagnaia, in my opinion. I kind of feel like there's no hate to Bagnaia, but I feel like the TNT sports commentators are praising him too much.
29 laps, and he was
30 in the end. 30 laps that he'd had on that.
Because I don't think they're as good. I don't think he's as good as I think he is.
Martin has worked on the latter stages of this race.
I've always felt like Martin was a better rider on skill.
And I'm wondering if he's sat where he is now. He's had to go up passing early on. Now, is he going to sit back a fraction just so that he's not right close to the Ducati?
Mark's 10th behind his brother.
I'm just thinking of his foot tyre.
How much of a risk is that when you're dealing with Pecco Bagnaia?
Giving him some
giving him a second.
It's a massive risk. It's a massive risk, but then it's almost as much of a risk if you're really close to him now, and then all of a sudden your tyre pressure goes up, and then unfortunately you have less grip.
But you have seen him make mistakes in the lead of the race before when under pressure. A quandary for Martin. It looks like Bastianini is starting to get the feel for this race.
He looks like the best there is, the beast.
The 1:29's last lap. He's there in 3rd place. Miller, he is 1.4 behind Bastianini in 4th, with Binder in 5th. The Spargro and Marco Bezzecchi in 7th, just ahead of Maverick Vinales.
Yeah, Bezzecchi's 7th. Bezzecchi's got some pace here.
Rounding out the top 10, but these are your lead trio.
Yeah.
Dark clouds.
Dark clouds.
Is my app right?
Well, there was a thunder warning from now until 8 p.m. tonight. The yellow thunderstorm warning.
Yeah.
It feels like it'll be later on.
And it has rained every day here. It's really hot.
That could be something.
As we've mentioned, and there has been thunderstorms. So Mark's caught his brother there really easily.
Yeah, and he's going to go past him really easily by the looks of things as well.
Yeah, Alex is not going to try fighting that.
A block pass, it wasn't a block pass, but I'm just thinking, don't turn in now, Alex, otherwise this will be a new one.
Yeah, it will. There goes Bez. Bezzecchi at the P6. Go on, Bez.
On Alicia Spargro, from Max Bianchi down there. The Aprilia on the soft tyre. Yeah, great.
Yeah.
On the medium tyre, forget us really. And it looks like that's proving to be
That's the 2 KTMs for him next.
Just ahead of Maverick Vinales.
Binder sliding.
Bez on the move. I'm so pleased to see the number 72.
Yeah.
Luminous yellow bike working well.
I mean, with DGL, then Bez's VR46 only hope.
In a crash earlier this week, so he wished Digi all the very best, and hope he's back with us in a couple of weeks' time in Aragon.
Yeah, and I believe that's the second time this season that's happened.
Yeah.
Which is a bit of a worry. Once you start dislocating your shoulder, all the ligaments and tendons and your rotator, you can stretch it all, and it becomes, let's say, easy to.
Yeah, like Marc Marquez did in 2018, and obviously a few other times.
Jack Miller there was actually through there where Gian Antonio Tournay did his.
I don't know Mark first dislocated his shoulder. Hi, Sean Paul, you're right. I'd check when Marquez dislocated first dislocated shoulder. Martin's quickest, 1:29.6 from a Pramac rider. Watch him on board with Brad Binder.
Fifth yesterday, running fourth in the race. Binder as well.
Yeah.
This is encouragement, but we'd expect it.
Yeah, we're getting encouragement from KTM because they're actually doing all right here. First time KTM I think have done well since, I think, the Portuguese Grand Prix before, or Mavericks wide. Matt lets Marcus through.
That was a bizarre move.
Mark can still get fourth here. If he salvages fourth from this, it'll be a good recovery. There goes Binder and Miller. I mean, there's no love lost between these two, even though Miller is leaving KTM at the end of the season.
Miller will have the inside line into turn 6.
I mean, they are good friends.
Yeah.
Miller relinquishes.
Yeah.
And Miller relinquished.
Doesn't want to cause a crash between the two KTM.
Yeah, he didn't. He didn't want it. That was fair for Miller. Fair racing and good racing.
You know, one of the problems with a modern day riding style on the corner like that, in a section, when you are side by side, you genuinely cannot see the rider that's on the outside of you. You're so far on the inside of the bike with your head low down looking forward. So that's why sometimes in that.
And there goes Bez trying to get past Miller, but Miller defending brilliantly.
You can throw it over the front of them.
And Mark's in close to Alicia Spargo as well.
10 exchange of positions there between Bezzecchi and Miller up towards turn 1 as Bezzecchi got the inside line.
He does. Bez up to 5th. Nice to see Bezzecchi doing well. Like, I'm being honest there. As a Mark fan, I'm really happy to see him doing well.
Oh no, so that's a lace.
Oh, it's a lace gone wide. I give Mark an opportunity.
Yeah.
And Mark's taking it.
And now with a lace, as Marquez comes through, that's where he crashed yesterday.
That's where Mark crashed yesterday.
He's got top 3.
He's back at the 7th now.
He's not going to get in the top 3 unless the top 3 have their own issues or any problem.
Yeah.
But could well go through to 4th, perhaps.
Yeah, 4th. That's what I said.
Make up some ground, doesn't he, after yesterday's disaster?
Yeah.
I tell you what, he's just looking to be in this race because that was a horrible situation going to turn 1, just getting clouted, and then literally you've missed your brake marker.
I think they said no further action for that. I'm pretty sure they did, but I haven't heard anything from that.
No, that is an absolute racing incident.
Yeah, racing incident, so I bet you would say nothing about that.
When everyone's got them engaged in the down, the bikes are hard to manoeuvre as well. You can't
I mean, no one can blame Mark for that because that was a right height device issue.
It's a drag bike, so it just wants to go straight.
We repeat, as we say, almost every week.
Yeah.
What are they doing for our race?
There goes Mark on Miller.
They're making it worse.
No, Miller defends for now. These two have had some history to pass Marquez and Jack Miller. Not like in a rivalry, but they've had a few battles before.
So not able to match the pace of Bagnaia and Martin at the moment.
Yeah.
Oh, Miller into there. The front was hopping and skipping. He could feel.
Yeah, Miller somehow keeps on board.
You'd think so because this is where.
No.
KTM just in terms of getting the hook up.
Yeah.
Not able to
kill his heel. All the KTM riders say traction.
Yeah.
That's the problem.
Traction's a big problem with KTM this season. Even last season with KTM was definitely the second best bike behind Ducati. But this season it looks like they're falling behind Aprilia.
And it's Jack and Mark who struggled with the new tyre this year, who actually love it because it feels like they can basically slide it into the corner.
Yeah.
They've struggled with a new tyre, so the heat-treated tyre that they've brought here, both Jack and Mark prefer it.
And Bez.
Yeah.
And Bez, what a difference.
Shows, doesn't it?
And just to explain it, it actually offers here we go, we're definitely going to go past here.
No.
Miller. So deep. But then is he wide? No.
thought Mark was sliding for a minute.
With the
He actually wasn't.
The standard Michelin rear of this year,
Yeah.
It's been operating. They've got clouds are getting darker.
The clouds are getting darker. We could have some rain, actually.
Is that just wishful thinking from me? Can you tell? I think it is.
We could have a semi-2021 finish here.
Flag to flag. I've spoken to Brad Binder, by the way, and he said, "Don't worry, Neil. If it rains, I'm staying out there on the sled."
I think he actually should as well, because he could then still win the race.
He can feel Mark.
Oh, he ran deep there.
Done well, actually. Done well to bring that.
Done well to stay up, keep on the circuit. There's Alex Marquez on Maverick.
Mark on the outside, hung out to dry really by Jack Miller.
Yeah, said Jack was sensitive, so
yeah.
he went defensive.
Bastian's fallen behind the leaders a bit.
But isn't it? The riders, Bezzecchi, Miller, and Mark Marquez to an extent, who was later on Steve turn 4, who have been the ones, it feels most of.
Yeah, let's have a look, yeah, because we always saw on board and Mark.
Not being able to ride like they won.
Yeah, look at that.
Oh!
Look at that. Only Mark Marquez. Elbow into the back tyre. He did well to stay on that.
Yeah, he did.
And not even touch any of the paint or anything. That.
Yeah.
Part of that, and we hear riders talk about it, is
yeah.
you get too close, or you get to in a certain area.
Bastian's fallen a bit behind these two, but he'll come into his own later on.
You don't get like the fresh air on the front of the bike, so you can't really stop the bike as quickly as you would like to. I mean, Mark hasn't purposely gone in like that much quicker. They get darker.
Yeah. They are.
Ooh, that looked like a little bit of green paint for Bagnaia.
They could have been.
Out of turn 1. So Jorge Martin is keeping Bagnaia honest.
Yeah, he is.
I'm really pleased to see. Bagnaia will feel I'm controlling it. I'm out front. His front tyre is going to be soaring in terms of pressure. But still,
oh, Miller's gone down. It's a big shame. He's winning so well this weekend.
It is. And he looked on the limit on one of the times into there. I saw the front hopping.
Let's have a look. It's ain't nothing to do with Marquez.
Yeah, look at him.
Nah, Marquez didn't hit him. So Miller goes down by himself, lost the front. Out of 6th place. That is a big shame. I feel sorry for Jack, I do. He's winning so well this weekend.
Easily done.
I thought I saw a bit of smoke from Bagnaia, but I think that's from the helicopter shot. Maybe the cloud. Yeah, it's the helicopter shot. Back with Martin, though. Bastian's 2 seconds behind him now.
Who's having, I will say, from Binder's point of view, the best race that we've seen from him for a while.
Yeah. Best race we've seen from KTM for a while. Yeah. That is a long time ago, 5 months since KTM last had a top 4 finish. Well, I mean, not KTM because of Costa finished second in America, but I mean the factory team.
Points down in this championship. It's not the end of the world. It's not worth riding over his limit.
Yeah.
To try and make a pass on a track that we've seen Pecco so dominant.
So with one hand, you're saying, bring the rain, bring it on. With
yeah.
Hand, you're saying, just sit there.
Yeah, I want the rain, I do. Maybe bring Marcus back into it. And we all know Marcus is one of the best riders in flag to flag. As we saw many times on the Honda.
Yeah, I was just trying to think what he'll be thinking right now.
I agree, and we've seen it at times where he said, look, second's the best that I can do. Do you know what? 20 is better than 0.
Martin's pulling out a bit and then switching back to the racing line.
These two riders, and it's whichever rider, I'm going to say, has the mental strength to take a second place when you might be able to get a win, but it's not worth risking it. We've seen mistakes on both of these riders. You think of Pecco in Barcelona in the sprint race crashing.
Yeah.
And obviously Hogan and in the sprint race at Silverstone. So both riders have got mistakes in them. Yeah,
they both have. Mark's close on Bez. Yeah, Mark still has 4th up for grabs here. And knowing if it does rain and everyone comes in, Mark is one of the best wet weather riders, so he may be able to close up on these guys. And he got 3rd on my Honda in the rain last year in Japan, so if it does rain, he may be in contention. But obviously that was the 2023 Honda. He wouldn't do that on this year's Honda. So yeah, he definitely has made the right decision leaving Honda. I mean, obviously everyone knew that. 10.5 months since it was announced.
He does this, doesn't he? When he's at the front.
Yeah. Bagnaia's like a bit like Dovey, just conserves pace. and keeps the gap out like a second.
He can manage it from there.
Pedro Acosta's having a sobering week.
Yeah.
He had a disastrous Friday.
And that's why every time we've seen Dobby win, obviously, we have mostly seen a thriller. Like his battles with Marquez in Qatar in 18 and 19, and then battle at Austria in 19 and the 17 Austrian Grand Prix.
It's one of those, as a rookie, it's a weekend to forget.
Bastianini is now 2.5 seconds behind the leading group.
There's lots of overtaking opportunities at this racetrack.
Yeah.
How easy actually is it to get one done around here?
Bagnaia has pulled a bit of a gap on Martin this start.
Oh, that's another one.
Because he's struggling.
Yeah, he is.
Is this tyre pressure running behind people?
Yeah.
That's exactly what that is. This lap.
That's exactly what that is on that fast corner edge, round wide.
Yeah, I really don't think that therefore I'm should have introduced penalties for tyre pressure. Because then it's just a bit unfair, really.
On a Motogp back, there's one or two around here, and they're always tight.
Yeah.
That's a big lap in the race. That's like
Bagnaia is 2 tenths quicker than Martin on that previous lap.
Comes off the back of a 29.6 last lap
Yeah.
with a 3/10 gap, and now another 0.275. The
Yeah.
gap is now at nearly 0.9 of a second.
It's good to see Bez here at the front.
Marquez has had to catch his breath again after a couple of moments on that previous lap.
Yeah.
that lap from Bagnaia is commonly known as a spirit breaker.
Yeah.
You're on your limit. You're pushing as hard as you can. They are
Those clouds are getting closer. I hope there's rain.
Yeah, well, I'm not sure yet. I've seen those clouds hang over the mountain for days and then not drop until.
All right, spoil sport. We've got 15 laps to go.
Still a good 18 minutes left in this race, maybe 20.
We'll see. I do hope the rain does fall though in Austria on this Grand Prix. Spice things up. Bez is wide. He does. Hold it together though and stay at the mark. And Quattro's got a long lap for track limits down in 16th.
Bezzecchi now having to ride defensive from Marc Marquez.
Yeah.
The worst corner on this track is that one. Turn 9, downhill, off camber.
I mean, F1 cars, that corner actually isn't too bad. Because it's mostly like just a little lift and then it's like flat out in F1 cars. But on Motogp bikes, you understand why some people don't like that corner.
Yes, there's not a lot of change of direction around here, but I'll tell you what there is. All these heavy braking zones, the G-forces through the rider's arms.
Yeah.
It's so physical.
Yellow.
You've got this little change of direction.
Was that yellow flag or was that?
Change of direction. Later on in the lap, it's a bit more physical.
I don't think it's not for anyone at the front.
Uphill, up into
it's not for Bastianini because I just heard him.
You're trying to push all your weight.
Who is it for then?
You're trying to keep as much weight.
I must be probably glitched from the FIM or race directors. I don't know.
So it can really help you stop.
Bastianini still in third, but his time at a race is usually here.
5 seconds behind Martin, but he's not closing. He's now 2.6 through the second split. He was quicker than Martin on the last lap.
Yeah, I'm going to say this is Bastianini time probably.
Yeah.
Now I'm on 14 laps to go.
Or Mark's in close to Bez.
He's always just something else. He's going to pass it. He's going to
dive
bomb him.
No.
We thought about it.
He did that on Dobby back 5 years ago. We're both to have that insane battle for the lead.
Yeah, and then it just slowed down.
Bagnaia's edging the lead out here.
It doesn't help when you're crashing the sprint race. You're crashing the sprint race. It's in the back of your mind. You're actually thinking, I need to bring this one home. Let's not end this one in the gravel again.
On board with Marc Marquez out
the
final corner. We're past the halfway point.
On board with Mark.
13 laps remaining in the Austrian Grand Prix. Bagnaia leading by 1.3 from Martin. Has Martin got any response? Is he just having a couple of laps off? Remember,
he's probably
working on old tyres during practice. Is he just giving his front tyre a bit of breathing room?
I think he is.
Again, I might be wishful thinking as much as you are with those clouds up ahead.
I'm dancing.
Yeah.
So that spot of red then on the lens.
Could be, but I don't think it is.
On board with Marc Marquez, 6th place.
If that rain gets closer, we could well be in for flag to flag here.
I think he's going to have to go into one of the two lefts, which is coming up after this corner.
Yeah. Been decided.
Wide here. He has to because he was really covering that off. And now you watch Mark Marquez.
Come on, make a move. No, he can't. He's too far back now.
This is 6 coming up.
This is Marquez territory, 6 and 7.
Yeah, here we go. On board. Is it close enough? He's going to go straight to the inside.
Nah.
No. Put it this way.
Really good defender from Bez.
He's got that in the bank. If that was the last lap, he was definitely going through.
Yeah.
And he drive this on occasion over the top,
No.
over the crest, down into 9.
Mapping 2 for Binder.
Binder's been given a change of mapping.
No further action. Yeah, I knew that.
Action for that Morbidelli mark.
I knew that was going to be no further action anyway because there was the right-hand device issue for Mark and he couldn't really do anything about that.
Where the stewards have had a good call. It's so difficult. When you're in that position, you are essentially a passenger on the bike. There's not a lot you can do when you've been hit from one side, hit from another side.
Yeah.
Hey, you think I'm good?
There we go.
Oh, this is tight.
It's a nudge.
Very tight.
A little bit of contact.
But Mark's through.
Marco Bezzecchi didn't want to give up the place, as you can't blame him.
Yeah.
And Marquez is through. There is 0 love lost. There is hatred, particularly from the Bezzecchi to Marquez camp. Oh, no,
there's no contact.
It was a surprise. It was
real.
I didn't know you were there.
I remember before the season started, Bez thought that a fish had a mark.
One man I know who definitely is Brad Binder. And every lap he goes up to turn 3, he'll be looking at
maybe. I think Bez actually thought he was going to fish had a mark, but then Mark proved he still had it. That's what he's done this year. He's proved he still had it.
Another one from Marquez where it's going to be too little too late this race, isn't it?
Binder's a hard rider to pass, so yeah. I think Binder's the hardest rider to pass on this grid, I do.
Not that I think he had anything from RT.
No, I think he'd have been in that scrap for the podium with Bastianini.
Yeah.
That's where I'd put it today.
Bastianini's still not gaining.
Sure it's going to be much more.
He's 5 seconds behind Bagnaia. If he's going to win now, you have to get half a second lap on Bagnaia.
To applaud Ducati's dominance, the work, the effort, what they've built within the rules.
It's here where it all felt
Yeah.
like it started, isn't it? With Andrea Iannone winning in 2016, it was here.
Here's Maverick.
where
Here he
they
goes.
started to
Or maybe not.
win again.
On his teammate.
After the
Are they still ahead?
fallow period after Casey Stoner. It is this racetrack where the new look, Iannone, Dovizioso, Iannone was sent packing. Dovizioso became the lead man, challenging the championships. But it was here, wasn't it? Every year.
Absolutely. And was that 16? Yeah, it was 16.
Yeah, 16 when Motogp returned to the Red Bull ring. Binder sliding again. I love that from Binder, I do.
The 16 year, it was an all new bike. And he says, when I say all new,
Here he goes.
Here we go.
Binder again, he's wide though.
Straight through there. We've seen that actually, didn't we? Running wide
Binder though, that was some defending. I told you all, but Binder may be the hardest rider to pass on the grid. But obviously, he can be sometimes mistake prone.
That was the second coming of Ducati, wasn't it? Really? They redesigned the bike. They went to the first test. They said Andrea Dovizioso went out, did 5 laps, come in, didn't say a word to anyone, sat in his chair, looked incredibly serious. Everybody was around waiting for his comments, but he looked so serious, he looked angry. And he smiled and just said, "Oh yes, I think we're in with the fight this year." Right?
Yeah, that was 2016, and how right was Dobby? I've always liked Dobby, I have.
Dark, isn't it? Turn 1.
It's dark at turn 1, the clouds are looming, 10 to go.
Just under 10 laps remaining in this race.
I think he's going to absolutely chuck it down.
For the rain alongside me, but it's Bagnaia who looks like he's dominating. We're going to take it to the flag.
Well, Morbidelli's wide in this battle.
Because Pecco Bagnaia just released a little bit in this lap so far.
There'll be a few riders and team managers with a rain dance. Just a bit to do.
The Aprilia's doing battle.
Yeah.
Didn't feel they had much today. 7th and 8th for them.
Yeah, they didn't really have much there with 2 Aprilias. They're just battling over each other, really.
On his younger teammate. Still no confirmation about Oliveira's future, but looks like he's been Pramac Yamaha.
Yeah.
Forming an alliance with Jack Miller.
Yeah.
further down that Alex Rins is in 17th and Fabio Quartararo in 19th.
Yeah.
Quartararo had a long lap penalty.
Oh, yeah.
And he's taken it and he's done it.
Yeah.
That's why he's dropped behind.
Nakagami top Honda.
Yeah.
Sounds
Yeah.
like he might be being replaced next year. There we go.
Oh, he goes Top Gun.
Some drive from Maverick.
Yeah, Maverick's going to go through.
Whoa!
Just makes it
Twitch from Espargaro.
ever so slightly wary and through up into 7th place. You know, I heard you say.
And look who's behind the race. It's Morbidelli.
I've not got a problem with it.
And those two have had history in France and obviously Qatar last year.
We talk about Joe Roberts in the same way we talk about Miller, Southeast Asian. Oh no, we go to Thailand.
Yeah,
that's what I'm saying. But for Nakagami,
Yeah, absolutely zero form from Chantra though. It's like, I tell
Yeah.
you what, that is the ultimate passport ride. For me, that's how I see it.
yeah, I agree.
I don't know where he sits in the
feel like
championship this
we
year.
do need
Yeah.
to do it. That's my opinion. I feel like this championship needs to be global, and that's we're not going to do
That's Nakagami behind him.
Yeah.
Give people a chance, and Taka Nakagami got his chance. We'll have a Japanese rider in the championship with a good.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But anyway, good to agree. Good to opinion. Yeah, you're wrong, but yeah.
Yeah. Acosta 14th though.
Championship I need to know now.
12.
Isn't it? It's not. You're not telling me someone 12 in the Moto 2 World Championship
Yeah.
is going to get one of the most sought after seats, not Honda, but as
Well,
it
that's what I'm saying, it's
branded
not.
in
That's my point.
Motogp.
It's not. It's not. You know.
Yeah.
You know what?
You know what? The best 32 teams in the world aren't in the World Cup necessarily. You know, it's quite a popular event.
You know, Taka Nakagami might want him to take the ride off him. He'd be like, come on, someone take this on the
Yeah.
ride off me, I'm sick of it.
I mean, to be fair, Nakagami could say that.
Nakagami coming soon. I'm assuming.
He might be moving to World Superbikes, and if that's the case, that's definitely not exciting. Because
Going to Honda there.
that's what I mean. As
Yeah.
in they're in the same sort of hall in World Superbikes at the moment. That's an amount. I'm hearing some changes in maybe the setup of the way the running of that team in World Superbike. That sounds
Yeah.
really interesting. Actually, Champion's 10th in the championship. We did him a disservice.
Yeah.
Definitely deserves a MotoGP ride.
Yeah, Nakagami does.
Bagnaia keeping that gap at 1.6. But times are dropping. Fastest rider on track, Neil. Mark Marquez.
Marquez.
4th place, 1:30.4. Someone else who was working on old tyres throughout the weekend
Yeah.
said, actually, Mark Marquez, I'll be better at the end of the race, particularly with these tyres. Early race,
Yeah.
not the greatest, but I'll be good in the latter stages. And, he is quicker than Bastianini,
Yeah, he is.
quicker than Martin, quicker than Bagnaia, but Bagnaia is controlling things.
Yeah. If
I
Martin
thought someone went down for a minute, but it's drone.
right now he has
There's
to show
Bastianini.
with a gap at 1.7 seconds. He's got
There's
to
Mark.
start it now.
You just feel like the minute he does it, there's a response from Bagnaia.
Yeah.
He reads his dashboard, reads his tipboard so well, Pecco, doesn't he?
Let's have a look here.
Just can't get the right height
You
device.
can't get the front down, you can't get the
Down.
rear down.
And that's where it's like
Yeah.
all the lights are going on. So I'm going to have to go like this. He knows. He'll know there. That moment, he's a sitting duck.
Yeah.
Look how his the gap between his air intake and the front fender compared
Yeah.
to the others completely different.
Watch Frankie there. He gets clobbered off a few people.
He's
Yeah.
trying to avoid, isn't he? Yeah. See, he's actually just trying to avoid being in people's.
So Bagnaia's go with me, then. It's my laps to go.
Martin flying past.
When he's had that then on his left arm, that also is he's trying to get the bike stopped.
Yeah.
All bets off at that moment.
How many times have we had problems with ride-out devices?
Yeah.
Almost every week.
It's almost every week
Yeah.
on the start.
That's why we all want them gone.
Yes, it is.
Then we can just get started about them.
Get them back.
Yeah.
At this point in the race in 2021, it started raining, if you remember.
Yeah.
And Fabio came through and won it.
Yeah.
Not quite sure if that's going to happen today.
No, probably not.
Yeah, he's struggled there with consistency, hasn't it? Like, that's what controlling a race looks like.
You feel like he's riding within
Yeah.
himself.
Absolutely. Once you get the gap over 1.5 seconds, you can just add a couple of tenths to your lap time. Maybe not risk it as much in the trail braking zone.
Yeah.
Make sure you work on your exit, keep it smooth.
Just going back, by the way, on Chantra, it sounds like the season will start in Thailand next year. It
What?
sounds like that's going to be opening round Thailand to India.
That's an interesting one. I thought Qatar had got
Yeah.
the deal where...
What?
I think what's happening is the teams have come
Thailand starting the season? Nah. Nah. That would be something.
Beginning March, the little circuit provides really good racing.
I can't watch that because it's going to be a bloody morning.
Thai rider to boot in the championship at the start of the season. Then India, by the sound of things.
Thailand, India start, yeah.
It sounds like it really does, doesn't it? But it will break up the latter stage.
Nah. Thailand and India starting the season? Nah. That would be something. Their thing could go to Qatar. I'm pretty sure it will.
That's when the Superbike used to go there.
Yeah.
Crazy hot.
Yeah. It's Ralph Fernandez against Pedro Acosta, and Acosta's actually got ahead of him.
In January and February, December, January, February, people go there. So
is Argentina going to
be?
Well, it's going to be on the calendar, but whether it will stay. I'm told Kazakhstan won't be. I thought Hungary might be. But
Hungary?
My Hungarian contacts say there isn't a racetrack, but because of contracts, you have to put it on there. It's ridiculous when you think about it. We'll see. We haven't had a
Circuit of Americas. Is that definitely off now? Oh, sorry, Circuit of Wales.
Circuit of Wales. Yeah. Character ain't off. Don't worry.
No. Absolutely.
Character should still be happening for MotoGP.
It's a tight race at the front. I've got to say, this is the moment.
Can you put your glasses back on, please?
Jorge Martin's been holding back.
Yeah.
I can guarantee now he's saved that tyre. It's what we expected, though, and obviously we are joking. You've got to admire Francesco Bagnaia. Doesn't make a mistake at this track. Inch perfect, controls it from the front. He got the start.
What about 2021 where he finished down 10th? I'll say something. Outside the top 10.
Rear tyre. The times have dropped. They're in the 31s now. It's 29. Earlier on in this race, it was low 29.
So they always forget about mistakes.
In the sprint and the soft tyre. But track limits warning up for Jorge
Martin.
But they're in the 31s, and we haven't seen that much this year, have we?
No.
In terms of them being such a disparity in lap time.
Sun's gone, actually.
Not at all. And you see it, it's funny, because I watched them put out of turn 5. The bike's moving much more. Spinning up a little bit more than I think anyone was expecting.
And that's why Mark Marquez fancied himself. He's the only rider in the 1 minute 30s.
Yeah.
He fancied himself, didn't he?
Yeah.
If he didn't have a rear rider device issue at the start, he could have been in this.
When the tyre goes off because of this treatment that means he says it's his line that it's much more regular, that it's much more.
Yeah, my son's back here.
From edge to back part.
Yeah, he says the normal rear tyre feels like 2 different tyres.
Yeah.
The edge has got a certain grip, and as you pick it up and you get to that drive part of the tyre, the main part, then that feels.
Show me one for Martin. Just come up.
The tyres look fine, as in you look at them. When sometimes they're banded up, but I think that's what this heat treatment does. It stops that tear, that degrading look.
Yeah.
They just feel greasy.
So Martin back into the 1 minute 30.
Yeah.
Surely too little, too late with just under 4 laps remaining now. They're in the same picture. 1.7 the gap. Come on, Jorge. Every inch, every fibre of those tyres, you've got to use them now. He's taking a 10th in the first.
Yeah, he's taking a 10th out of Bagnaia.
He pulls out a 10th every lap down here. Look at it.
Yeah, and what happens is you look at your pit board, it says plus 1.8 from obviously Jorge Martin. You look, there's 4 laps to go. You literally then just think, I've done this. All I need to do now is I can lose a couple of tenths per lap, which then, honestly, when you go 2 tenths a lap slower, it feels like you're going 2 seconds a lap slower. You just take it away from the absolute limit, the absolute edge. It feels really easy then. You're in control.
Martin's gaining, though. He's gained nearly 2 attempts on this lap.
I've got a question, actually, here, Neil. Pole position time, all-time lap record of 27.
He's gained 2 attempts on this lap.
And the race lap in this race, fastest race lap, was a 29.7. 2 seconds the difference between a qualifying pole lap on a soft tyre, on the race soft tyre.
Ralph Fernandez has dropped to 15th.
No, that's not the point.
That is the race.
So Augusto Fernandez has also overtook him.
Isn't it?
Yeah, it is. And that's why they bring the heat-treated tyre here, because this track eats tyres. Because of corners like this, you brake all the way down to first gear, get it stopped, and then you fire it out, and that puts so much force through the tyre. You've got this tight chicane, then all the forces, again, hard acceleration. If you saw the throttle trace of this track, you're wide open a lot of the time.
Were you wide open on your KTM?
You mean 80%? Yeah, I was 80% wide open. I was wide open at one point, but at the time, I had my foot on the rear brake. It was like, to cancel it out. No, at one point, honestly, I did 83 mile an hour. Felt well fast.
Yeah. Martin's going, but I don't think it'll be enough.
Yeah, it was. It is a great. You know what's going to happen?
What a good race I did. I mean, race was like above average, but yeah, I just wanted a good race, and this wasn't it. I might as well just do a Watchalong to F1 next weekend. I might as well. It's just like a formality.
Steve Day sat next to me and just said, "Oh yeah, I did have a bit of a moment to turn 4. It is 1.5. It's just wishful thinking we're going to have a last lap."
With praising the Bagnaia is getting ridiculous, in my opinion.
The only thing I will say is, when have mistakes come? You know, Bagnaia last lap of the sprint in Barcelona.
Yeah, Bagnaia Misano 21, Exhibit A, Exhibit B, Germany 21, Exhibit C, Qatar 22, should be Exhibit B, Exhibit D, Japan 2021, Exhibit E, Argentina 23, Exhibit F, USA 21. What is that? I forgot the alphabet. I have to do something like that. The exhibits of Bagnaia. Yeah, multiple other exhibits of where he's bottled a possible victory. That's what I'm going to say. I'm always going to say that. Like, if they mention Bagnaia under pressure, I'm just going to show his exhibits of when he was under pressure in the championship, or like when he's crashed from a high position, or near the end of the race. Or pole.
Now, you've got to lose a second. Hopefully you watched the race yesterday. So
yeah,
drop in and just give himself a bit of room. Otherwise, Paulus Spargro will get it. I think that's enough.
Yeah, I think it is. Yes. Morbidelli's still close to a race as well.
World Ducati weekend race. The race of champions. Race of champions. He got married this year.
Well, the race is wide.
A year to remember. Do you know what? What is he, 27? There's a lot more racing in Francesco Bagnaia. Still a relatively young man.
Yeah.
I'd say he's in his prime right now, but he's got, I'm going to say, another 3 years at least at this absolute maximum level.
The question is, can Ducati continue to produce such a wonderful package underneath? It looks like this year they have. Next year, really, realistically, can KTM and Aprilia claw back enough advantage? And then into 27, how much information they gained over the last few years? Bit less aero, no ride height devices. How's that going to change the panorama in 27?
I do hope it does see Honda and Yamaha back fighting.
What he does on that GP24, what he's done on the 23, what he's done on the 22 is just fantastic.
Yeah, well, I'm going to put it into perspective for you. So we're looking at the league.
Yeah, I think people think Pecco is Ducati's golden boy.
He's Brad Binder in 5th, and he's 8th.
I mean, to be fair, he kind of is, but you know, they're mistreating Bastian and Martino on another level.
Second last year, right behind this man. That is the step.
And as a Mark fan, I'm saying that honestly. They have mistreated those two on another level. I can't feel like on their day, they are better than Bagnaia sometimes. Like, Bastian Silverstein was better than Bagnaia. And one more lap in Mugello earlier this year, he could have won that race. Maybe 2 more laps on Mugello race, he could have won. It's going to be a 3P from Bagnaia then.
Well, now, this is his 5th race in the last 6.
5th win in the last 6. His 7th win of the season. No rain. Bagnaia again. Martin 2nd. Bagnaia retakes the championship league going to Aragon. And he's won there before. Marcus 4th. Good recovery after what happened at the start. That's Brendan Hartley wearing the checkered flag, but ain't. And guys, before we end off, I will say something about live watch-alongs. Next week, I may be bringing F1 live watch-alongs back with the Dutch Grand Prix at Zandvoort. And knowing how exciting F1's been this year, I thought I may as well. And I could have done one at Belgian Grand Prix, but I didn't. So we're doing it at Zandvoort. Not to qualifying, but to the main race. We are doing a live watch-along for the Dutch Grand Prix at Zandvoort. So I hope you guys have enjoyed this live watch-along in the Austrian Grand Prix. Motogp. Smash the like button, subscribe if anyone is new. It's 30 if you signed in. and tell the notification bell so there's any future videos / streams coming up. And next week, keep that minded. F1 watch-alongs are back with Zandvoort. Anyway, guys, catch you on the next one. See you in the next video, guys. I hope you all have an amazing day.